In this exercise, we were going to make over a line chart from a default line chart for 2019 sales revenue to a chart that delivers the message. So in this chart, we managed to find out that the trigger point is in April, and then from April onwards, the sales revenue surged all the way up to 160 by 433 times percentage. Right? This is because in April that we have launched a cloud platform that have given a favor to the sales and boost up the sales to increase that much. So now let's work on the steps in order to tweak this chart to deliver the message. First thing first, of course, delete whatever that is not necessary. Backgrounds. Click on the backgrounds and hit delete button on your keyboard and it will take it out. Other than that, I will still remain the grid lines and also the y-axis because I don't intend to put all the data labels on the line. That's why I still need the y-axis as the reference, right? So if you refer to the examples, the line I have split it into two different color. So how to split the line into two different color? If you notice, right, if we want to change a line color, if we click on the whole line, and if I change the line color, the whole line will change to the same color. What if I just want a few segments to change color? Yeah, this is how it works. Yeah, in order to change color for the few segments, you just need to click one time because each line is connected by segments. So you need to click one time, click the second time, it will only select this segment, and then you can go to the shape outline and change the color. Yeah, change the color. I change to light blue. And then continue, click on the second one, change to light blue, click on the third one and change to light blue. And now you see that I have changed the color for these three segments. It is not just changing color. If you want to change it, like for example, I click two times, I can even change the thickness and also change it to dashes. Yeah, so you can do many other formatting as long as you click two times to get to the segment, right? So done with this, perhaps maybe the grid lines, I don't want it to be so obvious. I click on the grid lines and then go and reduce the color to be more lighter, so that it is not that obvious now. Yeah. Now, what else to tweak, right? So the title, of course, we can just copy and paste the title. I have in order to cut short the time, I already have the title ready, and then I just paste it over here, right? So this is the title for this chart. What else to tweak is that perhaps maybe I want to add the markers here so that it looks like there is a starting point in April. So what I will do, I will click one time, click the second time until I only selected this particular point, and then right click, format data point, and we open up the panel. Markers is in fill and line, and you will see marker. Click on the marker, open up marker options, and choose built-in, and the type change to round. Round shape is the third from the bottom, and then increase the size so that it looks bigger. And the examples that I show you is white color fill and the blue color outline. So how to change that? If you move it down, you see there's a fill here. You can turn this to white color and you see that it become white color. And then for the border, you can turn it to the color of the line, and then I can make it to thicker so that it looks like it is same size like the line. So I have this dot, right? Similarly, at this part, I also can add a dot, right? Same thing, I will click two times, go to marker option, built in, and change to round, and increase the size. I suppose is 10, it's not mistaken. And then change to white color, repeat back the same steps. And then this one change to blue color, and then increase the size to be thicker like the size of the line. Yeah, so I have these two dots. So what else? If you look at the example, I need to put in the icon, put in the wordings, and then put in the arrow. So what I will do is that I can move this icon inside. Okay, I can insert an arrow. I can insert an arrow to point it down, and then make the arrow dark blue color and make it thicker if I want, right? And point it over here. Okay, sometimes like after you insert this one, yeah, you can move. And then what I will do, I will insert a text box and just type in cloud platform launch. And then make these two bold and then bigger and to the left hand side and make it smaller boxes. Right, this one move it up a bit first. And then I just locate it over here and bring the icon nearer. You see that it is part of the design. Okay, how about the RM 30 million and 160 million? This is where either you can add a text box or I can call it out from the data label. I click 2 times to this dot and add data label and you will have this 30. So I will bring this 30 down a bit, and then still remember how can we add in the word before and after the label. So you need to click 1 time, click 2 times, click 3 times until and press home and you see the cursor is blinking in front. I will just insert RM and space, and then I press N, it will go to the end, and spacebar I will put million, right? And this line I can delete it, not necessary to have it, I just delete it. And this one I can move around, and if you want make it smaller, not necessary to be so big for this. And the other one is on top here, I just click 1 time, click 2 times, right click, add data label, and it will add the 160 on top here, and then I move it out a bit. Oops, delete this one. Right, so what I will do, click 3 times again, press home and add RM space and press N on your keyboard, space million. Right, then I have this, maybe I want to make it to bold and make it bigger a bit and move it outside a bit. Oh, why is it until here? So I move it over here. Yeah, and this one maybe I make it bold also and make it bigger a bit lah. Right, so it's from 30 to 160 million. How about the example of this one, 433%? This one is just adding a round shape. I just add a round shape, bigger like this, and then make this to blue color, and the font is white color, and then I can type in plus 433%. Right, but it is not fit nicely into the round. What we need to tweak is right click on the shape, go to format shape, look for text option and look for this text box and uncheck this one because now it's being confined with the margin. That's why it drops to the next line. So I uncheck this one and you see that it will fit nicely back into the round, and I make it to bold, and then I can move it near to the round over here, and this is how the chart is being worked on. So other than that, if you look at it, since I have the subtitle over here saying that 2019 sales revenue in million, meaning that I am not necessary to have this 2019 anymore. I delete it. Yeah, once I deleted it, then everything move again, so you need to readjust back the positioning of things, right? So once done, perhaps maybe select everything and Control G group it so it become a chart by itself. So these are the steps of how to create from merely a just default looking line chart to a chart that delivers the message telling people that the impact is happening after April once we launch the cloud platform, and then the whole sales revenue surge all the way up to 433%. Good. So these are the steps. Try it out. See whether you can get it correctly or not.